Well, I'm back again, still working on the truck, as you can see. A lot of stuff is new. I don't really remember what I've been showing everyone before, so sorry if it's kind of a repeat on some of the stuff, but I did clean up the engine, just the wire wheel, brake clean, a lot of engine degreaser and all that, but the pistons, rings are out, the crank is still in, camshaft is still in. Here's the terrible lighting. Timing gears are still in and water pumps out, but I decided I'm going to end up taking the engine over to the machine shop and have them rebuild it, just because it's not worth me trying to do it this little cylinder hole, and then I'm going to want the top of this resurfaced too, so. And then I got the head sitting over there I'm going to want reworked. I'm not going to do that either. It's not worth it. I don't know what that runs for the head, if anyone knows around. Took out the old U-joint from the yoke, so I got to order that and put a new one in there. Started wire wheeling the frame kind of all over on the top and sides, and then this is what I'm working on now. Exhaust manifold here. Yep, rusty, but what happened here is this switch kind of did break off, I guess. What happened is you're not going to be able to see this, I'm sure. There's a pin right here, and it goes straight down through the other side, and then there's a hole in this thing here, and it was rusted, so the pin broke off, so I just got to drill it out and put a new pin in there and maybe tap it, and I'll just run a screw or something, like a small bolt or something maybe. I don't know. And then here goes the heat spring riser, I think it's called. So I think what my issue was, for anyone who knows a lot more about motors than I do, is this right here. So I believe when you're starting the engine cold, that this flap here is supposed to be closed so you don't get too much air and a lot of gas to start it. So that's what my guessing was, is why it wouldn't start. I mean, it did start once. I got it to start once with a lot of starting fluid, which isn't really good, but I got a rebuilt carb. I put new points, condenser, I put new key switch, new plugs, I put a little bit of oil down each cylinder when I try to start it, and to seat the rings a little better, and then I ran it. It was a really neat sounding vehicle or engine, that's for sure. Can't wait to hear it again. But and then I got the head here, and the fan and all that, and then I got my pistons sitting in that bucket. My transmission's hanging. I don't know if I probably didn't go over that yet. Yeah, here's the transmission though. I just made this little bracket up to hang it from, but this I'm not getting rebuilt. This is not, I looked at the gears and this is going to come out terrible quality, really, because I don't have a great camera, but I mean, I just got to clean it up, and then I'm just going to go ahead and paint it, because it's really, I think here, you can see those gears really are not that worn. You usually get chips on the side from what I know, and they don't look real bad. So I cleaned out all the sludge underneath down here, so that should be kind of ready. I gotta clean it up a lot more yet, but yep, this side too. Started wire wheeling and didn't touch that yet. But the shackles, someone tried to rig up their own thing, so I think I'm going to have to get new shackles or the rebuild kit or something like that, because I'm not going to put that same stuff back on there, but yep. As far as parts have gone, I haven't really been. Well, I bought some parts here. I got all my wheel cylinder rebuild kits, and then I got the Ford drum overhaul kit. So that's kind of coming along here. I got parts laying all over here really, but got my timing cover sandblasted. I gotta do the inside yet, but what I have been doing is right on here, grinder. It helps a lot. It takes off all the oil or the grease and all that. I mean, I try and scrape it and brake clean and all that before, and then I bring it over here and I touch it up with the sandblaster because it takes off all that grease and even a little coating from the wire wheel. But here's my intake manifold, and that's sandblasted, and that's not bad. So that's what that looks like. Now I just got to paint that up with the high temp paint. Got myself a little cylinder hone for master cylinder and all that. But here's some exhaust headers too I bought for my new truck, painted up with the high temp paint. So a little bit of everything really. I don't know, my welder, I probably might have looked at that, but I got a lot of the steering taken apart. Just got to take out this. This is being a pain on me. I'm leaving these drums together for now, so I kind of have a guideline. But for this here on the frame, that big hole there used to be, I welded that shut. Not real great, you know, but it needs grinding. I didn't finish it either, but it'll do the job. It'll hold. It's real solid, so not the perfect welder, but whatever. I'll get better with practice. I got grinding to do. I haven't ground it yet, but what else? Just fixed my sandblaster today. I got myself a Dead Man's switch, I think it's called. So I'll be sandblasting the frame pretty soon. Once I get that engine off to a shop, I'll have to take the frame outside in the cold snow, or wait till it melts a little bit, and sandblast this up. Should be exciting. Not really, I don't like doing it. And then the rear axle here, I'm kind of stuck on. If anyone, I could really appreciate it if this, I know I asked already. I got a bag on there because I took the pumpkin cover off. I don't want stuff getting in there. But I know you can sandblast up here, and I got the gaskets here, which I should be alright there. And I was going to come all the way down here, but I'm not sure if everyone can see this. So I don't know if it's okay to sandblast in this here and in this here. I'm pretty sure I can do this whole backing plate here. Yeah, different angle. The backing plate, I think there's nothing I can destroy there, but the only thing I know I can do, I have to inside here, but I have a feeling there's a bearing inside of here that I don't want to destroy. So these bolts right here, there's 4 bolts, and I think there's a gasket. I think those are all riveted, and I don't know how else I'd take them off besides cutting them and putting bolts in it. And I really don't want to do that, but someone would please let me know if they know if I'd be alright to sandblast this. I really don't want to destroy anything. I'd appreciate it. There, I can show you some of the parts I have cleaned up real quick. These are some of the, I got my master cylinder. My, this is part of the steering here. I don't even know what you call this stuff. I just know where it goes, and I need to get the new balls that come around it. They're real sloppy. But what I've been doing is wire wheeling it, and then I'll quick run this through the sandblaster. And here's my pumpkin cover. Then I got the harmonic balancer here, wire wheeled, and so I just got a couple more parts down here. I got a wire wheel. I got my fan blade sitting over there. So it's tight and messy in here, but I do what I gotta do. I'm surprised we even got this clean enough to put it in here early, but yep. So for frame paints here, once I get this blasted, I was thinking about using a POR 15 it's called. It's kind of like a KBS, but it's a different, it's like a, I'm not 100% sure on it completely, but you can spray it or brush it, which I'm not going to brush it, I don't think, but that's what, I mean, it's like a rust killer, and it's a frame paint, and you can use it for anything really, but otherwise I'm thinking about using, from Eastwood, they have a couple different frame paints. If anyone's ever dealt with that stuff, please let me know if you liked it or not. And then I know they also sell the actual Chevy engine enamel paint too, the high temp stuff. I'm not sure if it's cheaper than the catalogs, but I was thinking, I don't know, I might buy it from them. I don't know if that's any good either. But they Eastwood has a lot of things that I've been looking at. But otherwise, I might be getting a different paint. I think it's some kind of brand of a 3M. I'm not sure. There's someone that my dad works with that's a paint supplier or something like that. So I'll see what that is and what I can find out about it. But that's about it for now, really. Alright. I'll do another video, I don't know when. Slow progress really, but I don't have much time to get all this stuff working. I got work and still in school, so alright, thanks everyone. Bye.